right, here is the first 10 Hot Wheels new models of 2022 set free from their package so that we can look at the details. So starting off with number 1, this awesome 1970 Pontiac Firebird. And this is an incredible car. The basics is that it is actually a 1970 Firebird Trans Am. That's kind of how it started. This was your Legends Tour winner. That's why it's got the number 1 and number 1 on the list. Crazy car. There's lots of YouTube videos out there on this car. This was a real big hit at the SEMA show, and it's set up for road race type stuff. Built LS based 400-inch motor. I think this thing's like 800 horsepower. It's got push rod suspension, pretty much all hand fabricated, tube chassis, the whole thing. Great car. Here's the details for the Hot Wheels casting. It is gloss white, and you've got lots of different sponsor decals here on the side, and it's got detailed tail lights. So that's about it as far as tampos go. The interior is chrome as well as the engine, and it's got tinted windows. It has a black plastic Malaysia base and 5-spoke wheels. Great casting. All right, the second 2022 new model is the Mighty K. Now this is number 5 on the collector list. Very cool casting that is, you know, kind of modeled after the little mini Kai little trucks that run around in Japan. It's an unlicensed casting, but it looks a lot like a Suzuki or something like that. But this was the final casting that Ryu Asada saw through to completion before he passed away. Very neat little casting. Finished in white, and it's got the black on the side here, Asada Tire Shop, and some, looks like maybe Japanese script here on the side of the bed. Same Asada on the tailgate, small black Hot Wheels logo on the tailgate, detailed tail lights, license plate. You have a black interior with clear windows, a silver Malaysia plastic base, and 5-spoke wheels. All right, number 3. New model for 2022 is the tuned Volkswagen Golf Mark 1, another Ryu Asada design. And I'm a Volkswagen fan, so I really like this. It's you know, I mean, it's kind of funky looking, but definitely love my water-cooled Volkswagens and Golfs and GTIs. So this is a neat little piece. This is number 10 on the collector list for 2022. Finished in white, and you've got red, yellow, and orange, or well, 2 shades of yellow, call it. Kind of flames on the side. You've got a black 68 Ryu here and a black and white Volkswagen emblem here on the side. Detailed grille, headlights, marker lights. No detail on the tail lights. Interior is gray. You have yellow tinted windows. Red plastic Malaysia base, and you have orange chrome OH5 wheels. All right, number 4 for 2022 new models is the Porsche 935. This is number 12 on the collector's list. Now, this is the second release, actually, in subsequent years that Mattel has named the Porsche 935. We had the one last year that actually depicted the 70s 935 race car. This one is also named Porsche 935, so we're going to call this Porsche 935 in parentheses 2022 to distinguish it. This is based on a real car. It was not a production car, but Porsche did make 77 versions of this car, and they are track use only. Pretty expensive car too, I think bordering $1 million. Anyway, it is based on the Porsche 911 GT2 RS. Very cool looking design. It's, you know, a lot of modern to it, but it's also got some retro lines that kind of take it back to the old Moby Dick 935-78 race cars from the late 70s. So this is finished in red, and you've got some yellow striping kind of along the front of the hood, onto the sides, and the back fenders on top there. You've got a white number 70 number circle on the doors, black Hot Wheels logo. Interior is black. It has tinted windows. It has a black plastic Malaysia base and gray Aerodisc wheels. Very cool looking car. All right, moving on to the fifth new model for 2022. It is the Roadster Bite. And this is the second fantasy casting, although it's kind of the first true fantasy casting in that it doesn't depict really anything real. The Mighty K is a fantasy casting, however, at least it somewhat resembles a true vehicle that exists in real life. So anyway, Roadster Bite, this is number 22 on the collector's list, and it's yeah, it's kind of just a fantasy sports racer looking thing. It is finished in a green, and it's got orange and yellow striping. It's got a speed team script here on the top, white Hot Wheels logo. You've got some white striping as well. It has a black interior and engine scoop sticking up here. It has a yellow painted metal Malaysia base, and wheels are black rim and spoke orange RA6. All right, number 6, new model for 2022, and it's the Bricking Trails, and this is a Lego block looking car, but it's like an off-road version of it, and this is number 27 on the collector's list. It is finished in teal, and it has yellow and orange striping on the sides with a yellow Hot Wheels logo. And the roof and windshield section is silver. And as you can see, it comes off and removes like typical Lego. Obviously, no interior, no windows. It has black plastic spare tire section back here, and then it has a black metal Malaysia base. Wheels are white rim, black blower. Okay, next up, number 7 in the 2022 new models, and that is the 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth. This is number 33 on the collector's list, and this is definitely the star of the show for the first 10 releases this year, for me anyway, and might be one of the biggest stars of the 2022 release, because I love this casting. These were dominant race cars in the late 80s, whether it was rallying or road racing. I mean, all the way to Bathurst in Australia. These things, you know, really high horsepower, turbocharged 4 cylinders. This one is, you know, the deco is semi-modeled after the Texaco sponsored cars. At least it kind of looks like that. It's finished in black. You've got your red and white Hot Wheels and Mattel livery. You've got white number 11 both on the sides and on the hood. Red Hot Wheels logo. On the roof you have Hot Wheels in white and red, and then you've got a blue Ford emblem here on the back quarter panels. Interior is black. It has clear windows. It has a black plastic Malaysia base, and it has 10-spoke wheels. Very cool car. Love it. That is definitely going in my top race car display collection. Okay, number 8 for 2022 new models is the Sweet Driver. This is number 61 on the collector's list, and this is yet another reuse ride design. And it is a rolling cupcake. No better way to say it than that. It still amazes me after all these years of collecting that Mattel can still come up with, you know, 50 plus new designs every year. It is finished in pearl pink for the front and rear, as well as the head that kind of sticks through the top here. The top of the cupcake is a kind of a pearl yellow, and then you have a brown kind of base to the cupcake. Tampos are kind of a confetti candy looking here on the top. Pink, teal, white, brown, and randomness on them. Like some of them say Ryu. You can see Ryo Tasada on some of them. It's kind of a neat touch. The base is white painted metal and made in Malaysia, and wheels are yellow and brown aero disc. Okay, that brings us to number 9, the 9th 2022 new model, and it is the Mach It Go. Another fantasy casting that, you know, kind of resembles some sort of, looks like rocket-powered race car from the future. This is number 71 on the collector's list, and it is finished in a clear blue body. It has yellow and black and orange striping, a white and black number 42 number plate. It has a white and black Hot Wheels Speed Team here on the rear wing. Interior is a very dark blue, and you have a white metal Malaysia base. Wheels, the front are black and orange Aerodisc, and the rear is black and orange OH5. All right, that brings us to number 10, and I know this is probably the fan favorite of the first 10 for most people, and that is the 20 Toyota Tacoma. This is number 72 on the collector's list, and at least based on early hunting, since when I've been out, it was a little bit later before I actually even got one of these because they were getting swiped up pretty fast. Part of me wonders if that has to do with the rarity of the 4Runner from last year in the Boulevard series, and this is so similar to it as far as the casting goes that people think it's going to be really hard to get. But I think, like most mainlines, there's going to be millions of them out there. But anyway, it's a great looking casting, finished in that bright, call it grabber blue, or well, I'm not sure what Toyota calls it, but it's a great looking blue color. It's got Tacoma and 4x4 with a detailed handle here on the tailgate with detailed tail lamps, detailed headlamps, detailed grille, Toyota emblem on the grille. Very nice looking detail there. It has a black plastic interior as well as the bed as well as the hood scoop, tinted windows, and you have a black plastic Malaysia base with black Baja 5 wheels. And that's a great looking casting. So there is the first 10 2022 Hot Wheels new models. Gotta say, my favorite so far, the 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth. That is a great looking casting, and excited to get some of these up. And I mean, if you look at it this way, out of these first 10, if you're looking for licensed castings, there's some pretty nice ones here. So anyway, there you have it. Hopefully that helps fill out your collection with all the details you need. And as always, please hit like and subscribe for more videos to come. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.